Hello, everyone, and welcome to the monthly acquisition forum where I do live reviews of public listings for digital assets. These can be websites, it can be newsletters, it can be YouTube channels, it can be a blend of those. Sometimes you get a package. So all these kind of things, I tell you what are the good things in the deal, the bad things in the deal, the strategy that I think will help with the growth. I'm doing these ad hoc. So I find something, I don't review that before, just briefly go through it, but really not just I have my little thing that I'm looking at. So it's basically, I'm almost seeing this for the first time as you guys. So I'll dive into one and see how it goes. By the way, while I am going to hit share screen here, I'm using Deal Slide for filtering through the listing. The reason is that because it saves a lot of time, it aggregates all the, I can't say all the platforms because there are so many of those, but many of those. You can see the list of sources here. Let's uncheck Flippa here. So you see the list here of about, how many are there now? Oh, there are now about 10 of those or 12 of those. There used to be more. I don't know why they don't have. There are about 25 to 30 other platforms, but you can see how much there are covering. If I'll go here on live listings, oh sorry, here you'll see much more. See all these sources over here, so about 20 or 30 of those, and they are covering 7,000, almost 8,000 listings worth $3.3 billion from 21 resources. They have 73 new ones. It's synced 2 hours ago. So highly recommend checking out Deal Slide and what they have to offer. A huge time saver. I found one listing on Flippa, which is a gaming one called gaminghero.io. And this is a gaming guides content site with memberships, YouTube channel included, blog content, membership content, they said, about gaming and World of Warcraft gold making. So what I like specifically about this one, that it is a package of a few assets, at least according to what they say. I also saw previously assets that said one thing but were completely a different thing, so we'll see in a minute. But they do say that they have a website, a YouTube channel, and membership, which is fairly strong opening. Also with gaming, you tend to attract very passionate audience, so they are very invested in the content that they consume, and usually it's a very engaged community, very engaged audience, which is a good thing. This is a sponsored listing on Flippa, meaning that they're spending money to sell this, which means that they really want to sell it. Okay. And even with the asking price of $26,000, down from $40,000, you see it here. So that's reduced by 35%, and they still want to sell it. So that's good news for the buyers. It's definitely a buyer's market this time. The multipliers are down. If you're sitting on cash and find a good asset, that's a good time to buy. So we have the asking price is $26,000. We have 1,000 plus views over here and 16 watches. Not too many, but also not so much on the low side. The website is called gaminghero.io. It's a British website. It's 2 years old, making $841 a month with a nice profit margin of 94%. It doesn't mean it's really 94%. This is what they say. Okay, we need to verify all this data of whatever someone is telling us over here. And we have 6,000, 7,000, 6.5 page views a month. And the multiplier for buying, and we're looking at the profit multiplier, is 2.6. So if this would be it's about 30x monthly revenue. So how do I calculate this? And we have the asking price of 26,000 divided by 841. You'll see that this is 30.9. This is more on the higher end these days, or let's say above average of today's multipliers. It used to be that for content websites, the average was about 35, even sometimes going to 40. And now averages are around 25 because of changes in Google and AI disrupting search. Therefore, the multipliers are down. The fact that they're asking for a higher multiplier, it could be that this is a very strong website because this whole package that we're going to read about is worth it. This is Theodore Rumwell from United Kingdom. I create gaming websites which offer guides in various games. What's that? Let's read this. So what I'm looking here at a profile is if they have any previous transactions, what their reviews are on them, stuff like that. If you have questions, you're most welcome to just unmute yourself and ask, no problem. We don't need to wait, we're a small group here. So this guy has only one list for sale. He has his email address, phone, identity, and credit card verified, which is a good thing. But no activity so far on Flippa. I build gaming websites and offer guides to various gamers who wants to make more money in-game, get cool cosmetics, or collect fun in-game rewards. My current website is this one, which is a highly valuable membership site dedicated to informing an audience how to make gold in World of Warcraft. Wow, such a niche. Okay, very specific. Okay, nothing else interesting here. Let me get back to the listing itself. Okay, as we mentioned, this guy is verified, but doesn't have any feedback. The performance, 891 a month of revenue. You see it's fluctuating a bit, but it's more or less around that number over here over the past year. See, it goes from June 25, which is current, that's great, all the way to July. So 1 year of data that we have with page views, 4,000 to 5,000, fluctuating a bit. The last data we have is May. We're missing June here. So when you are approaching the seller, if you're interested in this, you need to get in touch with them and ask for the current figures. About the business, YouTube channel included in the sale, monetized in 6 months, plus 100 to 500 additional income per month. YouTube channel, Gaming Hero Guides, fast-growing channel included in the sale. Creator of the website and YouTube channel is happy to stay on help the transition for as long as the new owner wants. Videos on YouTube already picking up at 1 to 10K views. Channel will be monetized shortly and is the big driver of the new membership to the site. Current owner is happy to provide the growth strategy along with the sale of the site. Wonderful opening. And the first question that comes to mind here, why you're selling if this is so successful? We'll need to read through this and understand why this guy is selling. And if it's not, that's a very good question to ask the seller. This is actually a question you should always ask, because the general reply is, I'm investing in another business. I have this reason, maybe personal reason. These are all great, but you want to dig deeper why they are really selling. So you have to go on a call with the seller before you really hit pay or whatever you hit here. What's that? Intent. Big growth opportunities in this space. If you're interested in expanding this website, you could and add in another RPG game, another same style game, and gamers to write guides about the game. You could stick with just World of Warcraft and include a new tier of membership dedicated to Wikarus, which I don't know what that is, but we'll check. This will capitalize on a new potential customer base who are interested in high-level gameplay. As I mentioned before, gamers are a wonderful audience. They're very dedicated and very engaged, and that's a good growth opportunity right there. Really dialing into routes and custom routes from all the materials will drastically increase the member signups, as well as the big push into marketing. This audience base does well signing up via video platforms, so pushing on YouTube and other video platforms will help. The YouTube channel is included in the sale. Great. I got my neighbors in the swimming pool behind me. The creator of the website has to stay for 6 months plus as a writer, creator, and advisor if requested. This is an exceptional opportunity for a thriving gaming membership platform. Oh, okay. With a baby on the way and desire to focus on family, I've decided to sell a project close to my heart. This site offers a unique opportunity for someone to continue growing a robust and profitable gaming membership platform while benefiting from an engaged and loyal community. I'd still be happy to contribute content as a writer, ensuring the transition is seamless and frequent and quality of content remains top-notch. We have more than 1,000 member Discord. That's amazing. YouTube Gaming Hero Guides, hot at the moment. Let's see what else. The USP empowering gamers to use in-game gold to cover their monthly game subscription, eliminating real-world subscription costs. This highly appealing benefits drives members' retentions and fosters a loyal community. So We look at the monetization of this website, and what comes to mind here are usually people who are looking to save money. I don't know how much the subscription is, but I think it's probably not that expensive. They might not be the best users to also spend money on things that you offer them. So maybe developing products here is not the best thing to do. And I wonder also if the Discord community is a paid one or not. We'll see in a second. Free to read articles, showcase the value of membership offering of non-paywall guides, community engagement, monthly challenges, interactive forums, and strong emphasis, expert contributors, collaborating with seasoned gamers, great. Discord community, I think that's the strongest thing here. The Gaming Hero community has 1,050 active members who share tips, strategies, and discussions about all things World of Warcraft, fostering a vibrant and engaged user base. Operations, revenue model. It's thrived on tiered subscription model. That's great that there is a subscription model here, providing content access, exclusive perks, and community-driven experience for various market segments. Content creations with a mix of written guides, video tutorials, and live streams. The platform continuously adds value for members, strategic partnerships, and gaming influencers expand their reach and appeal. Tech infrastructure, the site leverages Google Analytics to monitor engagement, optimize for user experience. It's responsive, engaged customer base. It serves a broad spectrum of gaming enthusiastic, from casual players to competitive gamers, interactive forums, so on and so forth. Primarily traffic sources, that's important. YouTube creators, partnerships with World of Warcraft YouTubers who specialize in gold making drive a steady stream of targeted traffic to the site. That's wonderful. These creators frequently promote Gaming Hero as a go-to source for mastering gold making. And free guide section, SEO optimized free guides are designed to attract new users through search engines. Now wonder if they're also doing AI optimization, search optimization. That's of course a new thing. Nobody really figured it out yet. I see guides here and there what people are doing. It's not clear yet what's the right path for that. There is a writing team, a passionate writing team. The site's content is produced by a talented team of 3 writers who are deeply passionate about World of Warcraft. 2 writers for member exclusive content. These writers focus slowly on crafting premium guides. 1 writer for SEO friendly SEO guides, free guides. The teams share passion for game, ensures that all content is created to players who truly understand World of Warcraft. Take into account that if these writers don't stay with you, question is how much are you replacing them? Are they part of the payroll? Is the revenue of $840 or $90 will stay or will decrease because you need to hire more people? That's an important question for the seller.
Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please like and subscribe, and let's move on to the rest of the listing review.
Let's see, expanding reach and engaging the community, monthly in-game challenges, active Facebook presence, building on X, engaging posts and conversation with World of Warcraft community on X, YouTube video guides, and the community posts. There are also community parts to YouTube channels right now. This is why this is a unique opportunity. Launched in 2022. I'm just looking for the nitty-gritty, the good stuff, and not the fluff. The platform is poised for significant expansion with minimal effort. As I step back, focus on family. Yes, he said that. For inquiries, please get in touch. This isn't just a sales opportunity to take a reins of flourishing project and guide to the new heights. Okay, he's mentioning again the family and the growth potential, future expand opportunities, new world, player-driven economy and complex crafting systems. New Worlds offers enormous potential for detailed gold-making guides. These are New Worlds in World of Warcraft. Ashes of Creation is one of the most anticipated. Okay, it's another game. So adding another game, he mentioned that the growth engine there, and other MMORPGs, sorry. Beyond these 2 games, there are others. Of course, there are many others. New tiers of membership, that's the growth for revenue. By creating game-specific tiers, Gaming Hero could offer tailored memberships for individual gamers and all-inclusive packages for players active in multiple MMORPGs. And annual memberships with a broader range of content across multiple games. The platform could promote annual memberships as a cost-effective way for users to access all available guides and resources. Without listing which repeating the messaging of how you can expand this business and what are the benefits of you building it, and genuinely communicating why he's selling, because he has a new baby. And maybe this is also why he's sponsoring this, because he really wants and needs to sell it. So that's a good opportunity for a buyer. This is the same graph as before for the revenue and expenses. You see it here. I hope there'll be a P&L sheet. Let's see. The annual revenue is $10,000. Profit is $10,000. Revenue a bit more. Costs: hosting $24 a month. Writer costs not just $19 a month. It's low for 3 writers, so you really need to ask this seller about that. It doesn't make sense for me. And affiliate cost, that's probably an affiliate platform. I don't know what that is. We need to check. Google Analytics, that there are unique visits a month, 2,000 to 5,000, but each person views 2 to 3 pages, because see that the page views are much higher over here. That's the the green line here. And that top channels are organic search, 64%. I like that it's not 85, 90%. It's just 64%. So if anything happens with Google, again, another Google update, you won't be influenced as much. We have direct 17%, which is great, means it has good branding. By the way, some of the direct traffic comes from YouTube, and then Google Analytics attribute this as direct traffic. So this could be some of it YouTube traffic. That's a good thing. Organic video, that's from their own channel. Referrals, 3.1%, and undefined, that's pretty minimal. Top countries: United States, you see almost, let's say, 70%. And then United Kingdom, Germany, Canada, and Sweden, all developed countries. That's a good thing, meaning that advertising fees that will be paid to you are generally high or higher. This is the assets included: domain, email addresses. I wonder if there is an email list here. I would add an email list here, definitely. Post-sale support included. He didn't mention it, but he didn't was really clear for how long, how much of that is free, how much of that is paid as a consulting. Is this video calls, emails, chat? You need to clarify this if you tend to approach the seller. Let's have a look at the YouTube channel and the P&L sheet. So there are 2 P&L sheets. Seems that these are the same. Okay, let's get one open and download it. And while I open it, I'm going to look at the YouTube channel. And YouTube channel here. Okay, here the YouTube channel, 340 subscribers, 41 videos. He does lead to the website and the Facebook group and X. I wonder why not to the community. It makes sense for me that it will be to the community. And videos, let's see how often he produces video, because that's important on YouTube. So you see latest 3 days ago, 12 days ago, 2 weeks ago. Ooh, quite a lot. It's a new YouTube channel, because it's only 41 videos, and if he's doing one every few weeks, it's not, yeah. That's the first one, is 1 year ago, but then it's 11 months ago, then 5 months ago. Okay, let's say around 6 months ago, he started doing even less. And his best video, popular, is 3.2K early gold. Okay. I know nothing about World of Warcraft. By the way, if you already have an asset related to, that's a strong buying point for you, because you can merge those and make 1 + 1 = 3. So you basically get much more than what you're buying with if you're buying such an asset. Let's look at the P&L. That's usually what I'm interested the most. Okay, so we have data from January 2024 all the way to January 2025. I'd ask the seller for 2025 data. Anyway, this is what the website makes from product sales. I assume this is from the membership. So that's all the revenue. Then guide writers. The writers are paid nothing. I'm sure it's AI, but I don't understand how come it's that low. Domain registration, fees, web hosting, MemberPress software. So they're using WordPress with MemberPress plugin. That's basically it. Oh, well, what's historical? Maybe this is the, no, nothing here. Okay, I definitely miss the data for 2025. It's much more important than 2024. Also, I'd like to know how many members, how many paying members are there and how many aren't. You need to dig in. What's the funnel for bringing somebody from being a free member into a paid member? It's very important. What's the split over there? And then maybe you can do some optimization in the funnel there to make more money from that. Oh, there is a mailing list of 700 subscribers. Question to the seller: what do you send to those members? What do you sell them? Is this any affiliate? You're affiliated with any product or anything, a service, whatever. But also, what is the ongoing content and how often are they being sent a newsletter? That's important questions to ask the seller. No comments over here. So I don't know how old this listing is. Actually, I do know from Deal Slide, this one first detected 5 months ago. So he's still trying to sell it for 5 months. Okay, maybe for sure you can negotiate more on the price here. You can probably renegotiate the price. Let's look at the Facebook group. I want to see if they're engaged. That's the most interesting thing in a Facebook group. Intro. Okay, definitely last post June 17th. February. No, that's bad because he wasn't posting for 4 months. And there's definitely no engagement. Doesn't count. For the sale, it's not really valuable. Of course, you can utilize it, but didn't do a lot here. Maybe it's an opportunity if you are a Facebook pages whiz. So that can be an opportunity. Overall, not a bad listing. A very good start. Get in touch with the seller, asking really why he's selling, the breakdown of how many subscribers, and what is the flow for converting free subscribers, free users into paid ones. See on the newsletters, in the newsletter, how many he sends every month and when was the last time they were sent, what he's sending them, how's the welcome sequence. These are very important. You can also collect data when people are joining that list and personalize this welcome sequence. I do this service to people who already have lists or collecting emails, and people see amazing results with lifting their revenues just by smart segmentations and then hyper personalize the welcome sequence, the next, and the newsletter that comes afterwards. If you want, send me a message later. We can discuss this separately. Anyway, overall, this looks like a promising listing with good starts. I like that it has membership, content website, YouTube channel. I like that it didn't drop at the last year or so with page views. However, you do want to ask for the Google Analytics viewing access. You want to see the history of this website. Did it drop? And this is how it is for the past year, or it's just stable right now, which is better, of course. So you should check that. Ask for Google Search Console access, which will tell you exactly what this website is ranking for. And this is basically the two most important things that you need. And the last thing, which is very important, is an updated over here P&L sheet. Now here you have only to the end of, where is it? It's only till the end of 2024. It's good, but it's not enough. You really need to ask all the way until July 1st, which is today. Okay, time for questions. Either in chat or just in person. Just turn on your cameras and microphones. I'm here.
I'm curious what you would think about the popularity of the game in terms of like Google Trends.
How it trends?
Been around. Yeah, like World of Warcraft has been around for 20 years, so it may not be an issue in this listing, but for another listing, if a game's really popular now, it's not necessarily a guarantee that it will remain popular for the next several years.
Two things. One, if it's still popular and still have an avid community, as he says, we need to verify this information, 1,000 people, then I'd say it's still strong enough. That being said, you still need to do your market research and maybe look at Google Trends and see where that lies. In addition, I would not stay only with World of Warcraft. I will add more similar games to the platform because that's basically the way that you keep this asset alive. We didn't even look at the web page, at the website, sorry. Gaming Hero, free guides, member guides. This is very World of Warcrafty kind of design, but I'm sure that you can add many more, or not many, but gradually adding more, basically same games. By the way, here, looking at this, this is basically money on the table, Goldmaker's newsletter. Buried all the way down here at the top. This is an easy win. Just bump it up and collect information on your subscribers when they join. That's an easy win right there with just having more subscribers there and sell them that better. That's definitely something one of the first things I would do with this website. How much is a membership, by the way? Membership, let's see, sign up. Dustin, does that answer your question?
Yeah, it does. I think it definitely is. It's primed for a diversification with that domain name.
Yes, definitely. I agree. Okay, so they have yearly membership and monthly membership. And I wonder what's the breakdown between those two. Because the yearly ones are more valuable, of course. These are people who tends to stay. So you want more of those. And you want to see if this is growing, you want to see what the churn is, how many people are leaving and why. But overall, really, I want to emphasize this again. This looks like a very good asset to begin research on. It has a very strong opening and definitely worth pursuing and start the conversation with the seller over this. Now, that being said, I don't know why it's there for 5 months and it's not being sold. You need to make your own due diligence. Okay, thank you everyone. I will see you next month. I have a YouTube channel where I upload these videos, and there are more than 100 right now with more listing assessments. It's called Free Financial Self.